Hi, Sagittarius. Thank you for viewing me today. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. We are going to do your monthly reading for the month of March. I don't know why August initially came up, but I have a feeling that's going to be somehow significant with a timeline for some of you. So let's see, what is your overarching energy? Rest and rejuvenation, man holding a heart, the world, woman holding a heart. Uh, lot of positive influences that I'm feeling are coming in for you, Sagittarius. Um, almost feel like you have taken a time out from life, from everything, and really done, and you've really done some work on you. Um, Really concentrating on mental health, healthy habits, healthy lifestyles. I really feel that you've got those very strong energies that are coming in. So let's see what else is coming in, your overarching energies for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. What is coming in? What is going on with Sagittarius? Anything else for Sagittarius, please? Oh, we've got a flipper. On the bottom of the deck, you have yin and yang. You've got the Healer of Ages, which is confirmation that you've been taking some time out, some time for yourself, trying to find that balance that you've been desperately needing, Sagittarius. It's been a pretty intense um, first couple of months coming off of 2023 into the first part of this year. So really working, doing some self-works, healthy habits, healthy um, uh, eating healthy, healthy habits, healthy lifestyles, those types of things. Really feel that you're trying to work on those. Um, Almost as a sense of trying to figure out, because there's envy, and because you have really embarked on this journey that you're on of really taking some time and doing some self um, evaluation, and really resting, and really um, meditating, and really trying to clear out the negative energy. There are people that have seen this positive shift in you, and it has really created some envious intentions that are going on, because I really feel you also got the indecision card, and I really feel that with the 2023 coming into 2024, that for some of you that are out there, you were really at this point to where you're just like, I know I don't like this, or I don't want that. I know I want something better, but I just don't know what to do or how to get there. And you just really started with this self-care and really just focusing on yourself, because you also got intuition, and you got your fifth chakra, which is communication. And I feel that you have really been trying to figure out what you want to do, how do you want to get there, and you've really been almost having conversations with spirit and with yourself, saying, this is who I want to be, and this is what I don't want to be anymore. And you've really been working forward, working on trying to do a lot of, like I said, that self-care, and focusing on you and getting yourself into a better place. So as we're coming in, what are your influences and your challenges? Pretending, acting like everything is all playing coy, escaping. And I really feel that that was where you were at. That you just had this energy about you, to where you were just, I don't like who I am, in more than one way, and not like not growing. You weren't moving. you weren't moving in a direction that you wanted to move in. And that's where I feel that indecision kept coming in, is you just weren't happy with where you were at and who you were. And you really wanted to make this positive shift, this positive change. And you recognized that you were trying to do too much. You were stretching yourself too thin, that you weren't working towards anything that was creating, it was creating such negative tensions, negative habits, unhealthy eating. You weren't exercising. Those were really some of those very, very strong challenges and influencers that really has moved you into this direction of self-care that you've been at. So I really feel this very positive, like this is a huge lifestyle change that you have made, to where you're exercising, you're eating healthy, you're finding ways to, positive ways to release your stress, which is either through meditation or exercise or seeing a counselor or support group, whatever your challenge was, you have found several means of trying to help move it and shift it into positive energy. Because on the bottom of the deck, communication is the key for your most recent past, and your fifth chakra is what came out for your overarching energy. So I really feel that you have been talking with people, whether it's family, friends, a support group, a counselor, therapist, whomever, about trying to work through some of these concerns, unhealthy habits that you had, because you're really sitting there saying that this is just not who I want to be anymore. You just weren't happy, and you wanted to really move into that. Okay, so let's see. Past, most recent past for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Most recent past. Okay. So on the bottom of the deck, you're very close to achieving your goal. Emotions are running high. I really feel that as you were moving through this, you were on that cusp, and you were sitting there, and you're really, really excited because you made the decision, and you're just like, I'm going for it. Like, I'm doing this, and you've been doing this. Conclusions are within, and don't let pride get in your way. So a lot of these, okay, these are full moons, right? So these are all closures to a cycle. And some of you may have Leo in your chart, or you're working with somebody that is a Leo. And really just working through these emotions and these um, to make this lifestyle change. I really just feel this intense positive radiating energy that's coming through, because you have just been so determined to make this this change, that you are starting to see the success of the change that you're doing. So let's get a couple of clarifiers for your most recent past messages and see how you're coming along, Sagittarius. Okay. So we definitely had, okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles that came out. Okay, you also had the Two of Swords and the Four of Pentacles that came out. So you were definitely looking at this choice of saying, either I'm going to make this very intentional decision to change my lifestyle, to change my habits, my patterns, my behaviors, my thought process to something that is more positive, or I'm not. And you were very intentional. Like, this was a significant crossroads for you. I really feel that indecision was very much like, it was the crux of the whole thing, to where you were just like, either I'm going, it was almost like it was so, could be so drastic for some of you, that it was either I'm going to do this, or I'm not. It really wasn't even an indecision. It was, okay, like, I'm doing this, and I need to gather my resources on how I'm going to get there. Because, you had just give and you gave so much of yourself. You put so much effort into your work, into your family, into your friends, to where you let yourself go. And all of that support, everything you were giving out came from your heart. It came from such a very good, strong, and positive place. But it eventually, what it did is it wore you down to where you were unhealthy, and you were sacrificing your own personal health as a means of trying to help other people. And you recognize that, to where you're just like, I've got something's got to give here, because now it's me that's sick, or me that is suffering. Okay, and that's where that Two of Swords is coming in. I mean, this was like this. I don't want to say that like this was life or death, but it was that was the crossroad you were at. It was something had to give, because it was affecting you so much. And whether it was finding a different job, whether it was, like I said, but you were doing it as a means of making a healthy lifestyle, or a choice to make yourself for the better. Because you also had the Four of Coins that came out, and you were really working on something, because you realized that all of the things that you were holding on to, you ended up that you were doing such very, very strong um, things for, to help other people, and to be able to be such a success. You realized that those were things that you were just holding on to so tightly, that you just could not, you had to let it go. You had to let something go, in order to survive, in order to come out of it. So coming into your current energies, motivation, something happened in your life that gave you, that was like that snap that said, no, this is where I'm at, and it has kept you going. So maybe for some of you, it was, you were doing all this, and you had the birth of your first child, or you got married, or something came into your life that made you do that. It's shining from within. So something, moon energy, there's your goddess of the moon that's coming in with your intuition. um, Something, a very strong positive exterior influence came into your life and helped you make the decision to make that final push into this positive shift. I really feel. So current messages that are coming in for you, Sagittarius: life energy. And this is confirmation that what you have done is, so this is where you're at, because it's almost like you have a new lease on life. You have a totally different view, a totally different perspective on what you value in life, what you want in life, and what you want to get out of life in return. And that this was a lot of soul searching, and you have realized now you made the right decision, and you feel better, both inside and out, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. um, it's just because it has been a journey that you've been on, and you realize, this is a journey that I want to be on. And so you're continuing to educate yourself, you're continuing to research, like, more and more ways that you can continue to help yourself, because the more you help yourself, the more you can help others in return. So very strong energies that I see that are coming for you. Okay, so let's see, let's get a couple of clarifiers here for you, Spirit, from Spirit, for your incoming. So Spirit is coming in and clarifying and saying, the Spirit gave you the Three of Coins and the Hermit, and this is a super, super major arcana. because this is all about your internal, that soul searching that you're doing. And it confirms that this is the journey that you're on. So you're continuing to reflect on what has happened, where you are today, and you're very, very intentional about the steps that you want to move through, because you've got, the Three of Pentacles also comes out and says you are doing this as a life change because you're building your new foundation. You're building your future as you're moving forward, but you're being very intentional about it. And there you got the Tower that came out. These are two major arcanas that came out for you, Sagittarius, because it was this Tower moment that happened for you that you have realized today that if it hadn't been for this Tower moment, you'd be in a different situation. So something drastic happened for you, and you are definitely moving forward. And Tower moments are very positive, because when you look back and you reflect on them and you see those Tower moments, it pushes you. It's Spirit's way of pushing you into making a decision that you need to. And you have made one, and it has definitely been one that has been very positive for you. Because because of that Tower moment, you have moved forward and in a very positive way into this, like I said, this very strong and healthy lifestyle that you have embarked on. And you're mentally healthier and spiritually healthier, physically healthier. Okay, so as you're coming into with your incoming energies, you've got power and purpose, right? So, with your power and purpose, as you're coming, you've got that new lease on life. You've got that new intention, that new drive, that very, very strong positive energy that is saying, no, this is who I want to be. This is where I want to go. And I'm very happy at how I'm getting there. So let's see what your incoming messages are from Spirit for Sagittarius, please. Incoming messages, please, Spirit, for Sagittarius. Thank you. Incoming messages for Sagittarius. Thank you. On the bottom of the deck, you have endless possibilities. And you also got Into Me I See. And this is that what we've been talking about this whole time, Sagittarius. Into Me I See is this self-reflection, this internal, this spiritual, emotional, physical journey that you are on to really figure out how you want to move forward in the future, because where you were at in the past is not who you are and who you want to become today. So, and Spirit is saying you've got endless possibilities because you've cleared away the smoke and mirrors, because you have cleared away the clutter. You have a very clear vision, a very clear perspective and purpose that you are moving forward, and you are clearing away all of those smoke and mirrors as you are moving forward, because Spirit also gave you a burst of magic. And this is that hope. This is that newfound energy that you have, that you are moving forward into, that is coming in for you here in March for you, Sagittarius. So let's get a couple of clarifiers for your incoming messages. Any clarifiers for Sagittarius? Any clarifiers? Anything else? Nope. Nope, I feel that's it. Spirit gave you the Nine of Wands. Spirit gave you the Nine of Wands, your incoming messages, to let you know that this journey you're on, you are going to be faced with standing your ground and holding true to what you want to do as you're going to move forward. And Spirit is saying you have the strength, you have the power, you have the faith to continue to move on this journey that you are on and to keep moving forward, you know. So um you will continue to move through and you will persevere. So as this is continuing, you know, with you and into any relationships that you may have, uh, family, friends, romantic partners, children, Spirit is reminding you and saying, you know, with that sanctuary, you know, find a quiet place to retreat and connect with Spirit. This is confirming of looking in the book, your hermit, you're confirming that as you are moving forward with this and you are engaging with other people that are in your world, to remember that not to get overwhelmed, to make sure that you are still retreating, you are still doing that inner reflection, that meditation, that rest and rejuvenation, um, because it has helped you so much as you're continuing on this journey. So in the world of, you know, your career, you know, Spirit is giving you the candle, and it's managing, it's being very, very cognizant of, you know, you have this ambition, and you with this newfound energy and this new purpose as you're looking in your world, it is going to give you a new perspective on how you are approaching your career and how it is manifesting that positivity and that money for you, because it's going to allow that abundance to start coming in. And I really feel you have already started seeing that coming in. So let's look, we'll ask Spirit here for a final message for Sagittarius for this reading. Thank you. And Spirit says acceptance. And that's really, you have come to accept, you know, what you did, like who you wanted to be and who you didn't want to be. And you're making that intentional change, that of who you want to be, and accepting that who this is who you want to be, and you are working towards that, and you are continuing to work on it, and you're at peace with it. So this has been a very, very powerful message that has come through for you, Sagittarius, that this transformation, this journey that you're on, is very, very spiritually and soulfully healing for you as you're going through that. So very, very strong, very positive message for you this month, Sagittarius. I hope it helped. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me any comments of how this message or parts of this message resonate with you. Hit that like, subscribe, and share button on your way out, and we will see you back here next time, Sagittarius. Take care.